had made a DNA test in Ancestry, and now I'm going to see the results. I'm very nervous on what I'm going to get. Since I'm from South America, it's very probable that I'm going to get something like Indigenous American or Spain. However, I'm not going to explain anything about how is the test made. There are many videos already talking about that. So let's go do it that right now. But before, let's make and before you tell me that Spain why it doesn't count is because Spain is not European. Yes, they are in Europe, but they are not European. For people that doesn't know, Spain was invaded for 700 years by the Arabs in the Islamic invasion. In those 700 years, there were too much interspecies sets, so that's why it doesn't count. So please, Germany, please. Here we go. Accessing now. Summary of results. Regions of origin. 19 regions. Okay. For the expanded. Okay, here we go. Region of origin. And okay, your DNA results are here. Region of origin, DNA matches. And regions by parent. View my results. Here we go. We are pleased to present 68 or updated regions in Europe. Indigenous America, as expected, 51%. I'm not happy for that. Colombia and Venezuela. Okay, here we go. Colombia and Venezuela. Yeah, I knew it already. Spain, 30% and 13% from Spain, from the Iberian Peninsula. The heart of our region of Spain is on the Iberian Peninsula, framed by the granite peaks and the plunging waterfalls of the Pyrenees on the French border in the north and the sunny Mediterranean beaches to the south. Waves of invaders through history, including Celts, Romans, have struggled to establish a presence in this region. Muslim rule broke progress in science, progress, and education, while the age of discovery steered the world's wealth into Spain's coffers. Given the colonial influence of the region, it's not surprising that Spanish remained the second most common spoken native language on this day. So this is Spain. But so strange, only 30%. Northern Portugal? Portugal? No way. Portugal. 8% from Portugal. Due to the geographical conditions, the people, the language, and state that make up our region of Portugal have emerged. Portugal is located to the very west of the Iberian Peninsula and borders Spain to the north and east. The mountains of the north merge into the highly expanses of the south. The west and the south coast are on the Atlantic, so the Portuguese became a major seafaring nation and could span a trade network around the globe. I'm very surprised. Portugal. So northern Spain, or region, northern Spain, that's very surprising, but only 2%. Our region of northern Spain includes Galicia, Austria, Cantabria, part of Castilla-León. To the north, it borders the Biscay, I don't know where that, and is crossed by heavily forested mountain ranges. This segment of the Iberian Peninsula is known for fiercely resisting outside rule from a long list of invaders, including Romans and Moors. for over 1,000 years, Christian pilgrims had flocked to the supported tomb of Saint James in Santiago de Compostela. Ah, it's there. While others have entered prehistoric caves in the valley of the Pass from a distinct Gaelic language to reach see their culture. This region has adapted to sometimes challenging conditions. Northern Spain. Wow. What does this color mean? I don't understand well these colors. Basque country. País Vasco, Basque country. Wow. The origin of the Basques is unclear. The Basque country, 1%? The Basque country is located on the Bay of Biscay in the western Pyrenees. Four provinces are located in Spain, 3 in France. The Basques have been living there since time immemorial. The language is probably the oldest language in modern Europe. As far as you know, it's not related to any other language. Although the Basques are such an old people, they do not have their own state. They define themselves by their ethnicity, not by state borders. 1%. Ah, it's here in the north. Yeah, I see here in the map, close to the. It's in the north. French in the mountains with Spain and France. North Africa? Oh, fuck. No. But I guess because wars there are rule. The North Africa region includes present-day Morocco. Yeah, I knew it. Algeria, Western Sahara, and Libya, together with Mauritania and Tunisia. These countries are often grouped together under the term Maghreb, with the hospitable Mediterranean coast to the north and the vastness of the relentless Sahara to the south. Is a region full of stark contrast. In fact, of the majority of the people in the region live in the 80 kilometers wide strip of the Atlantic and Mediterranean coast. No, but have sense. Since you pay attention to me, remember that the Arabs, there was the Arabic invasion in Spain, so it has sense. To be, but 4% is too much. I'm 3% France. I'm 3% France. I'm French. All ranges of France extend from the English Channel and its northern border to the southern coast along the Mediterranean and includes a variety of landscapes from the Atlantic coast and Mediterranean coast to the Alps, the Pyrenees, and the Central Plains. The region has been marked by Celtic, Roman, Germanic, and Mediterranean peoples for many centuries. While French is the official language today, several regions' languages continue to be spoken. There are more. France also houses a rich architectural heritage, from Roman amphitheaters and medieval cathedrals to Renaissance castles and modern urban landscapes. Food and wine, including Provincial vegetables, tender pastries, and alpine cheese, wine. France, 3% French, nice. But the map here shows like not perhaps the color. I don't know. I will check later what the colors means. Okay, here we go. Netherlands. Wait, I'm from Holland? I'm from the Netherlands? No way! Our region, Netherlands, is known for its flats and low-lying geographic. Less than half of the country is just over a meter above the sea level, and many of the most densely populated areas are protected by cliffs and dunes. This landscape is ideal for cycling, the preferred means of transport of many Dutch. I'm Dutch! I can't believe it! I'm French and Dutch! That's the more important. And the bicycle has become a well-known symbol of the Netherlands. In addition to windmills, tulip fields, and wooden shoes, Dutch culture has long been characterized by an attitude of tolerance and openness, attracting persecuted religious and political. That's the worst. Today, the Netherlands is known for its densely populated modern cities such as Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and The Hague. Wow, I'm from the Netherlands, 1%. Sardinia? An Italian too? Oh, wow, it's surprising. I'm from Sardinia. Sardinia is the second largest island in the Mediterranean after Sicily. In the Paleocene, over 250 million years ago, the Rouge Mountains from the sea rose. Romans, Spanish, and Italians had left their mark on Sardinian history. But despite these influences from outside, the island has developed its very own culture, language, and cuisine. Wow. I'm French? Wait, Quebec? What the fuck? Quebec? Wait, this is Canada. 3% from Quebec. I'm very, I I don't know what to think, but okay. From Quebec in Canada. Wow. Our Quebec region covers part of Quebec and Ontario. 3% of Quebec? That's very surprising. Very interesting. Why my ancestors came from the north? Doesn't make sense. In which part of, perhaps some part from paternal side or maternal side? I have no idea. Our Quebec region covers parts of Quebec and Ontario, as well as part of Acadia and New England. A large part of the population is concentrated along the St. Lawrence River, where cities such as Montreal and Quebec City thrive against the backdrop of forests, lakes, and rolling hills. The region that in the French colonization of the 17th century is rooted, preserving a strong Francophone identity that is reflected in its language laws, architecture, and kitchen. Locals could celebrate the Day of Saint John the Baptist with music and fireworks. From Quebec. Now, somehow they say that I'm Jewish. Sephardic Jews of North Africa. But remember that in the past they say that I was from North Africa too, most related with Morocco, but it's undefined apparently. It's not well defined from which part of North Africa is, because the region is too large. Could be Morocco, Algeria, Tunis, Libya. I would say it would be everything of them, because remember the Arab invasion. But Jewish and Jew, that doesn't make sense. Sephardic Jews in North Africa. Our North African Sephardic Jewish region includes the descendants of the Jews who, after expulsion from Spain, from Spain and Portugal in the late 15th century, settled in Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Libya. They joined the long-established Jewish population in the region, and both groups influenced each other in the following centuries. Sephardic Jews in North Africa played important roles as traders, craftsmen, translators, advisors among various governments. The culture of a blended the Iberian Jewish tradition with North African influences. Jewish, but North Africa Jews. But also it says something Sephardic Jews in the Eastern. No, this is confusing for me. Sephardic Jews, but Jews specifically, not even Greek or Turkish or Syrian. This is perhaps whoever is 1% should be a very, very remote ancestor. Origin of the Sephardic Jews in the Eastern Mediterranean focuses on the descendants of Jews. The end of the 15th century. Were expelled from Spain and Portugal also. They also settled in parts of the Ottoman Empire, including present-day Turkey, Greece, and Balkans. These communities preserved the Judeo-Spanish, also known as Ladino, a Romanesque language similar to Spanish, in port cities such as Thessaloniki, Istanbul, Izmir. Synagogues, schools, and other institutions developed in the Sephardic Jews played a key role in trade and science, despite the waves of expulsion and sometimes loss. Blah 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 blah. Interesting. Now I'm from England. I'm 1% English. Yes, Devon and Somerset. Wow, so pretty. What is that? The hills and coastline of Devon and Somerset are part of the rural heritage of England. This southern region stretches from rocky coast to the gentle moors and lush farmland. Rich willows led to the famous clotted cream of Devon. The tradition of cider making in Somerset goes back to the Norman period, when monks improved the ways to turn apples into alcohol. The maritime trade brought exotic spices to the local cuisine, which led to food such as spiced cakes and gingerbread. The linguistic history of the region is evidently Celtic, with place names such as etc. and Bodmin and Old Saxon words still permeate the local conversations. Such cultural features are both clearly English and unique Southwest. Yes! Wow! And Devon and Somerset. But also say Southeast England and Northwest Europe. I think this is more related, but it's only 1% too. This is related with the Netherlands, with my Netherlands heritage. Southeast England and Northwest Europe. The regions along the English Channel share more than 1,000 years of history. French, Normandy, and the Netherlands, or Belgium and the Netherlands, have been linked since the Middle Ages. Yeah, through trade, conquest, cultural change, imported Kosovo wool spun by Flemish weavers, Norman stones, and architectural styles shaped English cathedrals. Such trade links precede the invasion of William the Conqueror in the year 1066, which changed the English history and language. Centuries later, this coastline became battlefield during the world wars of the 20th century. Today, the Eurotunnel shipping routes and airlines continue the connection. So, East England and Northwest Europe. So, and French, this I don't know. This will add one extra percentage to my French and English heritage. Leinster, Ireland, yes! This Leinster, Ireland, 1%. Surrounded by the Irish Sea and home to the famous rolling hills of the Irish landscapes, our Leinster region includes the eastern provinces of Ireland, including the capital Dublin, once home to the early Irish kingdoms. Leinster as a region later became the center of the English power in Ireland. This history is still visible in the old buildings of the region and Georgian architecture. It is rich in Irish mythology with legends about Fionn Mac, Hale, Koboldi, Pukai, magical beings who can change their shape. Wow, the land of the fairies. And it's very precise in this one. And Irish to Lithuania, Central and Eastern Europe. Somehow I'm from Lithuania too. Lithuania. This is very unexpected. Wow. 1%. Lithuania, located on the eastern edge of the Baltic Sea, is famous for its lush pine and birch forest, as well as thousands of picturesque lakes. Magnificent castles can be found throughout Lithuania, dating from the time when it was the 14th century. The recent history of Lithuania is marked by the dominance of powerful neighbors, particularly Russia, the occupation, execution, and forced sale of thousands of Lithuanians by the Soviet Union. Remember that at that time the Bolsheviks, Jews, take the control of Russia, and they start all that nonsense war. In the 20th century, they shaped the worldview of the Lithuanians with what happened in the war. They have a pronounced sense of freedom and enthusiastic choral singers with whom they knew, I don't know how to read that, of the Lithuanian song on that festival. Wow! from Lithuania. Ionian Islands, what is that? Ah, and Greek. And Greek too. Or Balkan, I don't know. Ionian Islands. What is it? Located in the Ionian Sea, this group of islands includes Corfu, Lefkada, Zakynthos is known for its emerald green hills, cypress groves, and sapphire blue waters. Unlike many Greek islands, these islands have never been under Ottoman control. Instead, they were influenced by Venetian, French, and British rule. The history shaped the elegant architecture of the islands, their musical tradition, and local customs. So it's a mix of Greek and European culture. Ionian Island, 1%. Interesting. Ah, now I'm getting more happy. Mali. No, cannot be a black. Oh my god, no, please, no black jeans, no. The core of Mali regions stretches from the heart of the Sahara to the tropical coast of Sierra Leone. Mali has been a major hub of the trade routes between North Africa for centuries. Along with the goods of the merchant also brought religion, and the cities of Djent, Timbuktu, and the mosques testify to an early and lasting Islamic influence. Okay, are they black or not? I'm not sure. Bambara, Niger, Congo language is the most common. No, they're black. And Mali is orally traditional, including the Pogolani. I don't know how to read that. Mali, but it's just 1%. But I think Cameroon, or Cameroon regions offer a rich range of landscapes, from beaches and deserts to mountains, grassland, rainforests. People as diverse as the landscape. Many speak 4 or more languages. They practice Christianity, Islam, animistic religions, or more. Hospitality is important here. And they have dance, music. Cameroon. And that's all. Well, I'm mostly happy that I have European heritage. I'm happy. For northern Spain, it's very surprising that they separated the Spain from northern Spain. I will have to check that, because also it's related with the Basque country, so I'm not sure. That could be a specific ethnicity there. North Africa, they said 4%, half censor. I'm very happy for being French, 3% French, and 1% from the Netherlands, and also happy for being 4% from Sardinia, from Italy. I'm surprised to be from French Canada, from Quebec. I guess this absence we have with the same French heritage that I have. I guess that person went from France, they went to Quebec, and from Quebec perhaps they come down to South America. Some ancestor somehow decided to go to hell. I'm surprised by the strange Jewish regions, 2% and 1%. I'm happy for my English heritage from Devon and the Southeast England. I think this Southeast England and Northwest Europe is more related with my heritage and with my Netherlands heritage. Happy for my Irish heritage too, and very surprised for my Lithuanian heritage also. And not angry I think is a mistake, or somehow from West Africa, from Mali and Cameroon, doesn't make sense. Perhaps on African slave, or somehow. But that's all. Thank you so much. This is all about my heritage. Happy for my European heritage. And that's all. Thank you for watching. See ya.